Well, this morning I had this really weird sound when I wake up. So it sounded a bit like one of the lizards outside, fair enough. But I don't know. I had a feeling it was some sort of invisible thing, sort of like a lizard sounding thing. But I think it sounded a bit like a bit like more of like a different. It's like it's hard to imitate the sound, but it's like sort of in a weird different voice. So I'm not sure if it was a lizard outside the window or something indoors, but I had a sense that it was coming from like something possibly crouched on the ceiling. But of course, as you can see, there's nothing there, but like an alien sounding thing. And I'm like, well, that's different. You don't want like little aliens in this house, do you? Just right above my head, really. So, but true enough, it could have come out from outside the window. I mean, there's plenty of lizards, and I turned on the light to double check if there was a lizard indoors. But yeah, not sure if it was a lizard today or something else. And yeah, like you always sense things in this house, like scratches coming from the ceilings and strange feelings, and I don't know, maybe that sort of sound could be a reason why you sense strange feelings, or it could have come directly from outside, because lizards crawl around, they sound dehydrated, they make little squeaky sounds all the time. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would just wake up and thought, oh, maybe that is an invisible sound, like coming from some invisible source in this house, like ghost-like. And it sounds sort of like, a bit of a creature, like something crouched near the ceiling. That's what I sense. I sense, oh, there's something crouched near the ceiling. I immediately turned on the light to see if there was a lizard on the wall, but, there's nothing on the walls. And I'm like, well, if that's a sign of what could be invisible around here, it's like, kind of freaky, I think. When I first came here, there was like scratching, invisible scratching going on. Something scratching, anyways. You could sort of sense it when you were asleep, and it affected my airbed. Could, like in your semi-conscious versions, you could sense scratching, and I wake up one day and it's like my airbed had been scratched on some invisible plane, and it had deflated, like it had been punctured, but you'd look at it and no puncture was actually there. So I'm thinking that kind of invisible thing sounds a bit like alienish in some sort of monkeyish way. I sense something crouched like a monkey, but more human on this ceiling. But you can't see anything. So maybe we do have invisible monkey-oids around here, I don't know, but or maybe it was just a lizard. I'm trying to cool, lizards get dehydrated a lot and they make sounds, but it doesn't quite work out. It could have been a lizard, but it could have been a strange sound from something invisible. I don't know. But but I thought I'd just mention that while it's early and while I experienced this. I woke up from a dream that I had with Britney Spears in it, and she was at some sort of tough celebrity who was trying to organize some sort of like boxing matches between normal people and celebrities and stuff. And even she was gonna kick some butt, and and then I wake up and I was like, oh, this sound, it seems to come from the ceiling. Let's immediately turn on the lights and see if it's a lizard on the wall, because it seemed to come above my head. I'm like, there's nothing here, but I did hear this strange sound. It's a little bit... I probably keep the light on for a little while. It's a little bit freaky.